Hello everybody, I'm standing here almost in water up to my knee in the East China Sea trying to photograph Pacific reef egrets. This is the first time I'm using my brand new phone to vlog, the Google Pixel 6a, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to be, so let's try it out. And I'm here photographing Pacific reef egrets, which are medium-sized egret. You get white and black morphs. There are two black morphs here. There's actually a white one over there as well, but there's two black morphs who are here every day, and you can get relatively close to them if you use an element of stealth, which I do. I sort of walk sideways back and forth until I gradually approach them. They're interesting birds. They're amazing hunters, and they must have incredible eyesight because they prance around and they'll take off, land 10 meters later and pick out a fish, which they obviously saw. So they're really cool birds, and I am here photographing them. The one thing I'm testing today is I'm trying out the Pro Capture, because on the 300mm f4 you get the full capabilities of Pro Capture, which I couldn't get with my Panasonic zoom lens. So basically, quite occasionally every now and again they'll pounce at a fish, their wings go up, and that's the shot I want. And Pro Capture is perfect for trying to capture that kind of moment. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's about 22 degrees, it's pretty hot now. Sunday afternoon, why not? So the Pacific reef egret's diet is mainly small fish, crabs, but mainly small fish. And they are expert hunters, like a lot of egrets are. And as I said, they're on this beach every day. They're actually all around Okinawa on the coast. Cool birds. So all these poles here are for farming seaweed, which you can see here. Seaweed is a big produce here in Okinawa. Makes up a lot of the local diet. Very healthy. And that's what these poles are for. My house is just up there, and there's a hill, so it's a 5-minute walk down to this beach. It's not a very pretty beach, but you do get some birds here, including ospreys occasionally and different types of egrets. Typical me. I stayed out in the water not thinking about anything other than photography, and next thing I know the tide's coming in fast, so oh no. taking pictures of these egrets today is the perfect time to use Pro Capture, the amazing feature on Olympus cameras that is now also starting. I think Canon and Nikon have got their own versions of it, but it's not as comprehensive as the Olympus one. And it basically lets you take a load of pictures at a ridiculously high shutter speed. I think without autofocus it's 120 frames per second or something, which is unbelievable. 50 frames a second with autofocus, and it lets you, once you half press the shutter button, it's starting recording without taking a picture. And then once the sequence has happened that you want, you press the button and it's taken 90 pictures, I think, while you were half pressing the shutter button. So actually it's going back in time. So usually when you take a sequence, you wait for it to happen and then you press the shut button, but you've missed the beginning of the sequence because you don't know it's happening until it happens. Whereas this, you half press the shut button, you watch, you wait, the sequence starts, you wait for the sequence to finish because they only take a brief second, then you press it and you've got everything, including the end of the sequence, the middle of the sequence, and the beginning of the sequence. And that's an absolute game changer for action photography, especially diving birds like ospreys or egrets pouncing on fish. It's an absolute game changer. So I'm giving it a test today with these egrets. The question is, do I go back out with my soaking wet feet? I suppose I've got to, haven't I? So there's a white one just here, so I might go and see if I can get a picture of that. Couple of things to remember about Pro Capture. You need several cards. It takes a load of pictures. There's no way getting around it. It does. And if you take a sequence and it's out of focus, you've got 300 pictures maybe on your card just like that. And the best thing to do is get rid of them while you're in the field. Now, I didn't know how to do this, and I went through each individual and it took me ages. It's not practical. And I saw a tip yesterday on YouTube which is very good. Basically, go into your preview pictures, zoom out so you get like 24 pictures on one screen, and you can hold down the record button and you can scroll while you hold the record button down, and it very briefly tags all the pictures, and then you just press delete. And that's a very good way of quickly editing a load of Pro Capture shots. Lights. Okay, so I'm back at the house now, and I was down, there's a beach along there, I was down there earlier today. Thanks so much for watching. Pro Capture is a really great feature, and if you are using Olympus or OM1 camera, definitely start using it because it enables you to get shots you would not otherwise get using regular shutter. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. As always, have a great night wherever you are, and cheers.